right, hello everybody, and welcome to the Pilot Championship Series Qualifier. I hope everybody is doing great tonight. We got 2 minutes until we kick off this qualifying event in Rochester. We got 2 qualifying events happening tonight, 2 sessions, and it is going to be great. You ready for tonight?
Oh yeah, it's going to be a great night.
I'm your host, Tony. This is Mason, and we are here tonight to talk about everything great that is happening. And people are trying to qualify for Vegas. Remember, this is a Pilot Championship Series qualification events. 12 people are going to win a trip for 2 to Vegas on Sun Country Airlines and staying at the beautiful Luxor. And they'll be competing for $18,000 in total prizes. It is going to be a blast. Oh, that's what I hear.
Gonna be
My
a lot of
phone
fun.
is talking to me. Yep, we're going to be down there. Mason checking out all the buffets and construction fantasy camps. But we can check out the top leaders right now if you want to bring that screen up.
Yeah.
We'll see where everybody is in this qualification so far going into tonight. Remember, it is your total points over 4 games over that entire session that's going to get you qualified for Vegas. And here we are. And, so you need about 95,000 PCS points. That's the sum over 4 games to get on the leaderboard. And top first place right now is Lydia01 with 123,000. We know MGO Blue is out there tonight trying to better that score. Good job, MGO Blue. We also know that Donahoe is out in Rochester playing tonight. Some of our famous players from Megasoda Game Night.
I love it.
Yeah, it is great. Well, we can go back and check how much time we got before that game starts, because I bet it is starting soon. Yeah, 25 seconds, and then we will get this one going. So I hope everybody is enrolled and ready to go. And remember, we have 2 more evenings next week. We've got Wednesday and Thursday of next week in Mankato and Apple Valley. Those will be our last 2 qualifying events. And after that, our top 12 are going to Vegas.
I can't believe this is already starting to wrap up. Just
Yeah,
a few
I know.
more weeks left.
Yeah, I know. It is crazy. It seems like, we've been planning it for a while, and then all of a sudden we're here, and now we're almost done. But the good thing about being done is that we get to go to Vegas.
Oh yeah,
That's the best part, and we get to see everybody there, and we'll be doing a huge Pilot TV broadcast. So if you don't make it out to Vegas, you'll be able to watch. We'll include you as much as we can because we want everybody to be a part of it. We wish we could take everybody to Vegas. They just didn't have a plane that big.
One day maybe.
That was the only problem.
MGO Blue in first already.
Yeah, from Ann Arbor. Been to Ann Arbor before. They've got, do you know the place in Ann Arbor, the good famous deli?
Mm-mm.
Let me look it up.
Already making me hungry though.
I know, yes. Let me see. Famous deli in Ann Arbor. Yeah, let's see. Famous deli in Ann Arbor. What's the name? It's not Mitchell's. Potbelly. Zingerman's, that's what it is. Zingerman's Deli in Ann Arbor. Great place to eat if you're ever there. It's right by the football stadium, I think. I went to the football stadium and to Zingerman's in the same trip. So I'm assuming they're right next to each other, but I have absolutely no idea if they are or not. And they have one now in Vegas.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Hey,
so
cool.
if
we're gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, MGO Blue. If you make it to Vegas, you can go check out the Zingerman's Deli Vegas style. When I was there in the summer, it was under construction. It was going to open like the next week. So I was looking forward to that. But MGO Blue already with 3,600 PCS qualifying points. Remember that these rounds go a single multiplier, double multiplier, triple multiplier, and the very last round is a quadruple multiplier. So you are never out until that final second ticks off in that last game.
Big points, big points.
Yep. Oh, and we got MNGs back playing again. Patty Cake's trying again. So we've got quite a few players who are out there with a second or third shot at trying to get on that leaderboard. So that is pretty exciting. And actually, I'm going to pull up our leaderboard going into tonight.
Looks like MNGs is saying they're from the North Pole still. Must be cold over there.
Yeah, still cold. They say it's supposed to warm up this weekend. They say.
I'll believe it when it happens.
Yeah, me too. But I am looking forward to it. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, so Lydia MGO Blue is in second place currently. And MNGs, I think MNGs fell out of the top 12 last night. MNGs did fall out of the top 12 last night. So back there trying again to get back into the top there. We got M Go Blue and MNG's flip-flopping at the top.
Flip-flop at the top.
That's what's happening, and we got about 7 minutes to go. It's a 45-play Flash Zingo tournament game. Look at those yellow progress bars indicating how many of those 45 plays each of these players has completed. Once it gets all the way to the right, we'll be done, and we'll be watching the results. Tweety also had played before, and Tweety's in 7th right now. Oh, wait, what the heck? I need to reload. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there we go. Tweety was in 7th going into last night. That's what happened. I didn't refresh the page. So, yeah, Tweety was in 7th going into last night, fell out of the top 12, and is back tonight trying to get one of those top 12 qualifying positions.
Fighting for that place back. I do
Yep.
not blame you.
Yep, I don't blame you either. Uncle Frank is watching.
How's it going, Frank?
Why are you not playing, Frank? You should be out there playing. Got about 6 minutes to go. We got High Life out there in 9th place. And let me click on this screen so we can see who else is out there playing.
M Go Blue taking over first again.
There we go. Wanting to eat that Zingerman's from Vegas. That is the goal. Donahue is out there in 8th place. And Beener jumping up into 1st place. They were just shy of 10,000 PCS qualifying points. We've got Tups and Mrs. Tups out there tonight. Nice to see you guys. Nancy Pants playing again. Was playing in a qualifier. I can't remember if Nancy Pants played last night or not, but
I think
nice
so.
to see you back. M Go Blue. It's a battle in this game. What's our schedule of games tonight?
I think it starts with top 10.
Yep.
Then we go to top dog.
Yep.
Meso Perch after that. And then our 4 times multiplayer is Pride of Minnesota.
Yep, that is right. Yeah, I don't know why I don't know that. We play the same 4 games in a row with the same multipliers every qualifying session so that it's even Steven for everybody. And I still can't keep it straight in my head. But that is exactly what we're doing. And it is exciting to see everybody out there. We got T Squared out there too.
A lot of names I recognize.
Yeah. Recognize them from Tuesday nights, recognize them from the other qualifiers. So it's great to see everybody out there. And yeah, we want to see where everybody ends up. Beener playing catch up. A lot of plays left and in 1st place. You need to get as many points as you can before that clock runs out, before everybody finishes, because that might make a difference here in the end. We got Donahue and Donahue. We got Letty Lou. Looks like we got quite a few players out there tonight, but remember, not only are you competing against the people in that room, you're really competing with people across the state who are playing in all of these qualifying sessions. And we've already done, how many sessions have we done? We did 2, 4, 6.
Yeah.
6 qualifying sessions so far. Yep.
Wow.
Tonight we're doing 7 and 8. Yeah, so it is quite a bit, and we are looking forward to going to that esports arena. I cannot wait. I mean, it seems like we're getting closer and closer and closer. And then we were going to be broadcasting live from Vegas with a special guest host. And, yeah, it is going to be great.
That's 3 weeks away, is it? Something
Is
like
that all it is?
Yeah, wow.
23rd, February 23rd? Yeah, I bet it is 3 weeks away. That is going to be awesome. Everybody flying out there on the same plane. And we'll have shuttle out there picking everybody up, taking it to the Luxor. And it is going to be great.
It's going to be a blast. I can't wait to see everyone in the same plane together.
Yeah, me too. Me too. And like I said last night, I was telling Nikki that, you know, we're going out a day early because we're going to set up shop on Friday, but I have inside info. I'm not telling anybody.
Ooh.
They're not going to let us set up on Friday. So we're going to have a whole day to play.
I won't mind that.
Yeah, me neither. Just don't tell anybody.
Try not to get lost in Las Vegas.
That's right. Yeah, make sure you show up on Saturday. Because we will, if you're not there on Saturday, things are going to fall apart.
I'll play for you.
Okay. All right, less than 3 minutes to go. I think we're probably close to being done here. Beener showing up a little bit late. I think that might be where you're going to end up. Oh, a few more points ticking up there for Beener. And then we'll take a quick break, and then we'll be right back with the second game, double points in that one. And remember, after this first session, we will be playing some trivia, and that will be exciting. Mason's asking the questions. I get to answer. You get to answer.
Can't
And
wait.
I don't want to intimidate anybody, but I did win last night. I'm pretty proud of that.
I'll make sure that does not happen again.
I can't wait to try. All right, I think that is it. I think we are done. Yep, looks like everybody is done. Wiener up there taking that one with 13,000 PCS qualifying points. Remember, it is your total across the entire session that makes all the difference. So if you didn't get off to a good start in this game, that's okay. We've got double points coming up. And if you did have a good start, then keep that momentum rolling into the next game. So we are going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
See you, everyone.
Pilot Games presents the Pilot Championship Series. Regional qualifiers will be held throughout Minnesota in late January and early February. The top 12 players will join Pilot in Las Vegas for our Championship Series finals, where $18,000 in prizes will be awarded. There is a top prize of $10,000, and the PCS champion will be crowned. All you need to do is go to pilotgames.com to register for a spot in the regional promotional Zingo Games. Win big points to secure your spot in the finals. The finals will be held at the Esports Arena in Las Vegas. Round-trip air tickets from MSP Airport to Las Vegas for the player and a guest is provided. Plus 2 nights accommodation at MGM Luxor Hotel for the player and a guest. Zingo promotional game rules are available at www.pilotgames.com.
I think I hooked a big one! Super Mega Bowl Sunday, February 3rd, starting at 2.
All right, we're back. How is everybody doing? Are you ready for round 2?
I hope
See
so.
where we're going to end up. See if anybody can get 95,000 PCS qualifying points over the course of this first session. Jump on that leaderboard. Get in one of those qualifying positions for Vegas. What an event. Speaking of event, we got Mega Bowl 3 coming up. The 3rd time we've done one. That's a pregame show with some games and some prizes and some trivia, all happening at 2 o'clock on Sunday. So come on out, do a little pre-gaming with us. It is going to be a blast. We are looking forward to it. We do it every year. And then Tuesday, Mega Soda Game Night. It's a mega value game night once again. And we will have some cheaper buy-ins following the temperatures. Temperatures go down, buy-ins go down. Just wait till summer when the temps go up.
I was going to say, does that mean when it gets hotter, everything's going up?
I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it will. Well, no, why not? Maybe we'll try it. There we go. And Go Blue jumping out to an early lead. Wanting to taste that Zingerman's. Yeah, you should go to Ann Arbor sometime and check out Zingerman's Deli. It is really good.
I'll just check it out in Vegas.
Maybe they'll send me a free sandwich for talking about it. You know, yeah, maybe they would. You know what? Maybe they would send free sandwiches to the esports arena if we get MGO Blue as a qualifying player.
All right, I like that
Yeah,
idea.
me too. There's MNGs playing from the North Pole in first place. Tups in second, Carry in third, T-Squared in fourth, Mrs. Tups in fifth place. Nancy Pants in sixth, High Life in seventh, Patty Cakes in eighth, T-Squared now in ninth place, but MGO Blue from Ann Arbor in first place at the very top.
Oh, he's getting a lot of points.
Yeah, 4,600 points. And where is, I'm going to click on this thing. I know I'm not supposed to be pushing buttons on here. I'm supposed to be kicking back in this side of the world, but I can't help myself. So I want to look at MGO Blue as 121,000. Yeah, MGO Blue has 121,000 PCS qualifying points right now on the leaderboard. So definitely in good shape for one of those positions, but MGO Blue not wasting any time, not taking anything for granted, coming back every opportunity to win that trip to Vegas. So it's great to see out there. Glad everybody can make it out, even with all the bad weather we've had this week.
Crazy weather.
Crazy weather, yes. Crazy weather. I think things are getting a little better. I mean, not yet, but they're supposed to by this weekend.
So they say.
That's what they say. Yeah, it was very cold. Everything was canceled again for me today. I didn't have to leave the house until just before this show.
Oh, nice. I went to get coffee earlier this morning, and the coffee place was closed.
Yeah, they were. They were closed last night, and then they were closed this morning, too, so I didn't even go out in the morning to get coffee.
I didn't know they could do that.
Yep, I guess they can do whatever they want to do. But you know what? They don't ever close it in Vegas. Everything is open 24 hours a day.
I'm just going to move there.
Yeah.
Lots of buffets, I heard, so hey, that's it.
Yeah, they definitely have a ton of buffets. We'll find the best one. You got to find the one that's the most bang for your buck, because some of them are, like if you go to the fancy ones, they're like $50, and then it's not. And the fancy ones aren't the scoop all you want on your plate kind of buffet. They're the ones where they give you like you have to pick up an actual plate with a little thing on it, because they don't want you to. It's fancy food, and they don't want you to eat a whole bunch of it. So you have to have like all these plates. I like going to the shovel it on place.
Oh yeah,
that's my kind of place. And Go Blue from Ann Arbor, 16,000 PCS qualifying points already in this round. And we got Chase 23 on the leaderboard. Nice to see you out there. Carrie up there as well. Letty Lou in 14th place. Donahoe out there as well.
I think once all these qualifiers are down, I want to play the game just to see how many points I can get.
Yeah, you know what? We should do that. Just for fun. We could even do a pre-championship thing in Vegas to test out all the quirks in the system.
Okay.
Of the people who are there who couldn't play in the qualifiers.
That's cool.
Yeah, so I think we should do that. Chandra saying hi on Facebook. Hello, Chandra. Thanks for checking in.
Thanks for stopping by, saying hi.
Are you out there playing tonight? Let us know. We'll send you some good luck. Yeah, we could have that. The Pilot Employee PCS Championship in Vegas. Winner gets a 300% raise.
Count me in.
Right. It's fun when we get to make the rules up.
Yeah, heck yeah.
But yeah, I think that would be fun if we had an employee tournament. We'll have to count how many people we have. I don't even know that we can fill the stage.
We can just grab some people.
That's right. We'll grab random people. Get up there. 5.5 minutes to go. Go Blue at 25,000 PCS qualifying points. Put that in perspective. Go Blue is currently in second place with 121,000 PCS qualifying points. And this is the double point round. We've got triple coming up and then quadruple. So things are moving on. MNGs from the North Pole with 21,000 PCS qualifying points. Nancy Pants in third, Patty Cakes in fourth, T-Squared in fifth place, Carrie in sixth, Tweet T in seventh, High Life in playing in Rochester where everybody is in eighth place, Donahoe in ninth place with 12,000 points.
Looks like most of the players are finishing up their points or plays. T-Squared has a few more.
Some of these go pretty quick. And let's see, Sunday we're going to have some special trivia games coming up at the halftime portion of our pregame show. It's working on that today a little bit.
Oh, that's cool. Is there going to be a trivia theme?
I think we're doing football trivia.
Okay.
Not necessarily NFL trivia, but could be. But football in general.
Okay, that's a good hint.
Could be USFL, XFL, NFL, CFL, all those.
Types of sports balls.
But it's not FIFA, not that kind of football.
Oh, okay.
Drawing the line. All right, under 4 minutes to go. Maybe a few players out there with some plays left, but MGO Blue finished with 26,000 PCS qualifying points. That is going to do pretty good. It's going to go a long ways towards securing another a good spot, but MGO Blue has to do a lot. MGO Blue has to get above 121,000 for the session because you only keep your highest. So you've got your work cut out for you,
That's
MGO Blue.
hard to beat. Yep.
It's going to be hard to beat, but that's all right. Why not try? Donna Hu in 7th place.
Letty Lou in 9th. That's a name I recognize from Tuesday nights.
Yeah, right. Yep, we do see a lot of our Megasota Game Night players out there and some new names. I think we are probably pretty close to this one being officially over.
Just a few more.
A few more plays left. We'll let it keep rolling. And then this will conclude the second game of 4 in this first session. And how's that trivia looking? We got some good questions in there?
I got some hard ones, yeah.
Maybe I'll just not play.
I was going to say, maybe I'll go easy on you.
Go out on a high note.
I retire on top.
Yeah, that's what I might do. Print out my certificate and be done. All right. Well, where are we at here? Are we done? I think we got to be pretty close.
Yep, looks like that is it for this round.
All right, very good. Well, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with the third round, the triple point multiplier, coming up here in just a couple minutes. So good luck to everybody. Congrats, MGO Blue. Keep it going into the next round.
Pilot Games presents the Pilot Championship Series. Regional qualifiers will be held throughout Minnesota in late January and early February. The top 12 players will join Pilot in Las Vegas for our Championship Series finals, where $18,000 in prizes will be awarded. There is a top prize of $10,000 and the PCS champion will be crowned. All you need to do is go to pilotgames.com to register for a spot in the regional promotional Zingo Games. Win big points to secure your spot in the finals. The finals will be held at the Esports Arena in Las Vegas. Round-trip air tickets from MSP Airport to Las Vegas for the player and a guest is provided. Plus 2 nights accommodation at MGM Luxor Hotel for the player and the guest. Zingo promotional game rules are available at www.pilotgames.com.
I think I hooked a big one! Super Mega Bowl Sunday, February 3rd, starting at 2.
All
There we
right,
go.
now we're going. Hello, everybody. We got 10 seconds to go. Round 3, triple points. This is Meso Perch, right?
Yes, sir.
Meso Perch is the triple point game, and that is coming up here in 5 seconds. Players trying to qualify for a trip for 2 to Las Vegas. We're going to compete for $18,000 in prizes. We got some hot information coming in, hot off the wire. MNGs stands for Minnesota Girl Scouts. It's about time we figured out what that means.
Now.
Yeah, we've been saying it wrong for a while. But that is awesome. Minnesota Girl Scouts out there. And the husband and wife team of Donahoe. There we go. Donahoe in first place.
Yep.
2,500 PCS qualifying points. This is a big point game. So if you've been behind at all, this is the one to get here. You can make up a ton of distance on this one.
I think the 3x points is when we really start seeing the high point leads.
Yeah, it is. Yep, I think you're right, because we'll see people maybe 40, 50, 60,000 points in this game. And when you only need 95,000 PCS qualifying points to get onto that leaderboard in one of the qualifying positions, that is that's not that bad.
Yep.
So if you get a bunch in this game, you're going to be in good shape. Remember, we'll be here on Sunday. Nikki will be back, and we'll be doing some pregame football. Yeah, pregame football games at 2 o'clock. We got 4 games on the agenda with some trivia in the middle at our halftime pregame.
Yep.
And so that'll be fun. We're going to mix trivia up a little bit. We got trivia coming up in a few minutes, too, right at 7 o'clock tonight. We're going to run some trivia. I won last night, if anybody's wondering. See what happens tonight.
We'll see.
Good news is I always know where the kill switch is in all of these systems. If I'm really doing bad, I may just pull the plug.
I won't let him do that. I'm taping it there.
Yeah, right. You got the button taped in the on position. We got Beener taking over first place. Beener was the winner of the first round tonight.
Mm-hmm. Almost 13,000 points. That's a big lead.
Yep. But it's early in this one. We're going to see players 50, like you said, 50,000 points, 40,000 points, maybe even 60,000 PCS qualifying points just in this one.
We should have had people guess who the top scorer
Oh, yeah, we could have had fantasy PCS.
next year.
Yeah, next year we could do that. That would be great. Like so we'd have a wild card, and if you didn't make it, but you picked who was going to make it, then you could go.
Ooh.
That would be pretty fun. I should think about how to do that. That shouldn't be too bad. We could make that. That'd make it more fun, because then even if you were out, you were still rooting for somebody.
Still that chance.
That's still that chance that you could go because you picked the winner. There we go. 43,000 PCS qualifying points with just about a third of the plays done.
Yep.
That is a ton. We'll see what happens here. It is a long game. We still have 6 minutes and 40 seconds or so. A lot of players, halfway done with their plays in this one. And we still have the quadruple point game coming up, but players are trying to get to that magic 95,000 point milestone, which will get you on to the qualifying positions. We had No Show bumped off last night. A couple other players got bumped off, but we'll see what happens. We still have tonight and 2 qualifying nights next week. So after this one, we'll have another qualifying session and then 4 more. So 5 more chances for people to qualify.
Still good chance for people.
Yeah, a lot of time to come on out. Next week, we're in Mankato and Apple Valley. So check out pilotgames.com if you want to come out and play. You can register right there on the website. And we would love to see you out there, regardless of the weather.
Yep.
If it's super nice next week and you don't want to be inside, just think about February 23rd, where it's probably going to be cold, and you want to be in Vegas, so take the night off and come on out and try to qualify to get to Las Vegas.
Definitely worth it.
It is definitely worth it. Yep.
Speaking of that, I'm surprised we're not seeing No Show play tonight.
I don't know. Maybe it was a stretch for him to come on out there. It was kind of far. But we'll see. Maybe we'll see him next time. No, my phone kind of froze here. Is yours phone frozen?
It's working a little bit.
Working a little bit, all right. Yep, so we got about 5 minutes to go. 47,000 PCS qualifying points right there in first place. And that may help out here over the course of these 4 games. We'll see what happens, though. Yeah, once we get to Vegas, it's depending on how hot it is. When you walk off that airplane, it's almost like sticking your head in an oven because it's so dry and so hot.
Ooh.
It's just a unique feeling, but yeah, I cannot wait to be there. Is it the city that never sleeps? No, that's New York.
Yeah.
People don't sleep in Vegas either. They stay out all night. T squared there in 4th place. We got Tups in 6th, Donna Who in 7th, Tweety in 8th, High Life in 9th place.
Looks like most of the players are finishing up their plays.
Minnesota Girl Scouts in 2nd place. There are 18,000 PCS qualifying points. Patty Cake's now in 2nd place, jumping up there. Switching positions when I wasn't paying attention, but look at our leader there with 50,000 PCS qualifying points just in this game.
That is a lot of points.
Yep, Letty Lou in 6th place. Patty Cake still holding on to 2nd place there. And as we watch that scroller going by at the bottom, we'll see some people who are not having the best game in this particular one. Mrs. Tups out there in 10th place. Chase 23 in 11th place. Donna Ho in 12th place. We've got Carrie in 13th place. Lucky 13. That could be some good luck going into the next round. We got Nancy Pants in 14th. And M Go Blue from Ann Arbor, Michigan in 15th place. And Skippy is holding up the last place there in 16th. Skippy, we hope you can skip over to some good wins in the next round. Next round is quadruple points.
Yep, that could change everything.
Could change the entire story here. So that is one to look forward to. Quadruple point round coming up next. Pride of Minnesota.
Yeah, and speaking of that, I think this round is over.
All right, that's it then. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back with quadruple points. Pride of Minnesota.
See everyone.
Pilot Games presents the Pilot Championship Series. Regional qualifiers will be held throughout Minnesota in late January and early February. The top 12 players will join Pilot in Las Vegas for our Championship Series finals, where $18,000 in prizes will be awarded. There is a top prize of $10,000 and the PCS champion will be crowned. All you need to do is go to pilotgames.com to register for a spot in the regional promotional Zingo Games. Win big points to secure your spot in the finals. The finals will be held at the eSports Arena in Las Vegas. Round-trip air tickets from MSP Airport to Las Vegas for the player and a guest is provided. Plus 2 nights accommodation at MGM Luxor Hotel for the player and the guest. Zingo promotional game rules are available at www.pilotgames.com.
right, we are back, and 10 seconds to go before the quadruple point Pride of Minnesota PCS qualifying game comes up here, and this is the last one of the first session tonight in Rochester. And let's see what happens. We can see some big points out there. We had 50,000 points in that last game. So we'll see what we can do this time. But it is quadruple points, Pride of Minnesota. And let's see what happens. All our players are back on the leaderboard again.
Here we go.
We are off to the races. 10-minute 45 play Flash Zingo tournament game. And Go Blue holding on to that lead. Starting out in first, holding on to first.
Big first play.
Can we pull up the leaderboard?
Yeah.
For the qualification standings. Let's see where we're at on that one. These are all overall standings across all the sessions we've played so far. So these are your points for your 4-game session. And here we go. So Lydia 01, 123,000 total PCS qualifying points. And at the very bottom there we have Mom Hee-Ha with 95,000 PCS qualifying points. So that's where you got to get. You got to get within that range to snag one of those places, and then cross your fingers that you can hold on to it until the qualifying rounds are over. So that's where we're at. That's what you got to aim for, and we'll see if anybody can do that here in this game. It's the last one of the session. Then we'll reset everything and play session 2. We'll see where everybody's at. But we're looking forward. There's Mrs. Tups with 10,000 PCS qualifying points already. Nice to see you out there, Mrs. Tups.
Go Blue in second. Patty Cakes in third. Nancy Pants in sixth. Letty Lou 7th. Skippy in 8th. And Minnesota Girl Scouts in 9th.
Yep, nice to see everybody out there. We can't wait to see you guys in Las Vegas. Carrie doing good in this game. Second place. 10,000 PCS points.
I didn't know they had Girl Scouts at the North Pole.
I think they have the same material of the elves' clothes, right? Don't they wear green?
Okay, yeah.
And I think that's probably why.
That's where Santa gets all of his cookies then.
That's right. It is, yeah. That's why he loves cookies. He has the Girl Scouts up there. When do Girl Scout cookies come out? Is that a springtime event?
I can never remember.
I don't remember either.
Never when I want them, though.
That's right. I know. that is absolutely true. Like, I want some Girl Scout cookies right now.
Yeah.
And we don't have any. And I went to the store today, and nobody's standing out front trying to sell them.
That's, lazy.
Actually, you know what? I made that up. I didn't go to the store today. I didn't do anything. I sat inside. I typed on the computer all day. It's too cold.
You could have tried ordering cookies online.
Oh, okay. I bet they have them. They put them in those plastic bags. They're vacuum, well, not vacuum sealed, but they're sealed. I bet you can order them online. Let me see. Did you say you did or you tried?
Oh, I said you could have.
Oh, you could, yeah.
You could have tried that today.
Let's see. I'm gonna check and see if you can order them online.
Go Blue taking over first. 18,000 points.
Order. Oh boy.
It's almost like when you buy them, you need to stockpile them. You get like a big
yeah,
crate
right.
of the
Well,
cookies.
I used to buy those Thin Mints and put them in the freezer.
That's the only kind you should buy.
Yeah. The other. What about the ones that are the chocolate with the peanut butter? Those are really good.
I guess I like them all. Who am I kidding?
Yeah. Well, they tried some new ones that I didn't like. I don't know. I'll have to figure this out. Their website's not. Let's see. It should just be as soon as you log in.
I actually think I've
there it is.
tried to find this before, and I don't think you can.
Meet the cookies. All right, here we go. This is what I was trying to get to. So the flavors, they have s'mores, Thin Mints. There you go. Caramel Delights.
Okay.
Those are the going. Ooh, High Life jumped to the top there. 20,000 PCS qualifying points.
Ooh, Mrs. Tups taking back over first.
23,000. Look at all these points. Everybody in the top 5 there, over 20,000 PCS qualifying points with 5 minutes to go. Peanut butter. That's what mine are called. The ones I like. Peanut butter. They got shortbread. Oh, and then they have Do-si-dos. Those are like the Oreos, but they're made out of peanut butter.
Okay. I like the lemon ones.
There it is. Lemonades they got. Savannah Smiles. I don't know what that is. That looks like it's made out of lemons, too. Thanks a lot. I don't know what that is. Toffee-tastic and caramel chocolate chip. I've never... So those last 3 or 4 I've never heard of. Mrs. Tubbs, 25,000 PCS qualifying points in first place from Bear Valley. See if that's going to be enough combined with the rest of your points this evening to put you in one of those qualifying positions. We're going to find out real soon. Donahue in 9th place, Patty Cakes in 8th, T-Squared in 7th, Skippy in 6th place, Mrs. Tubbs in 1st place. There were 25,000 PCS points. High Life in 2nd, Carrie in 3rd, Nancy Pants in 4th, M Go Blue in 5th place with 23,000 PCS qualifying points. 4.5 minutes to go. There we have it.
Carrie taking back first.
Jump into the top right there with quite a few plays left.
Yeah, I was about to say most of the top players look like they've used up most of their plays.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of plays left in this one, but this one's got some big prizes in it. Big win amounts, big point values. If you can hit one of those big ones, we've seen in this game people over 80,000 PCS qualifying points before. So there's some big wins out there. You just got to be lucky enough to hit one, and any one of those plays could jump you. If you got some plays left, any one of those can jump you to the top.
Use them up.
Yep, use them up. And after this one, we will stick around for a few seconds, look at our session leaderboard, see if anybody happened to jump up there, if there's any action on the board. And then we'll take a quick break, and we'll come back right around 7 o'clock for some mybar.tv trivia. And you can play that on your phone with us if you want to. We'll get everything set up and let you know how to do that. Just go to mybar.tv. Just type that in your Chrome or your Safari. Right now, you haven't started the game yet, so you won't see anything there. But when we do enable the game, you will be able to do that and play along with us. We'll give you plenty of time to do that when the time comes. So 3.5 minutes to go. Are we all done? We got a couple plays left, looks like. Carrie with 31,000 PCS qualifying points. A couple plays left.
Looks like this might be it. Yep, I think that is complete.
All right, so let's give it a few seconds here, and then we'll check out that leaderboard and see if anybody qualified with their points tonight. See if anybody's going to celebrate because they're going to Vegas. Well, not going. They're in position to go to Vegas. I got to remind myself to say that correctly.
I would still celebrate if I was.
Yes, definitely you can
in
celebrate.
line
Yep.
too.
And speaking of celebration, I look at the food there. We talked about Vegas buffets. That's what a Vegas buffet looks like, is the food they got there in Rochester tonight. That looked really good.
Makes me wish I ate dinner.
Yeah, me too. I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich earlier.
All right, let's go check out that leaderboard.
All right. And here it comes. Loading up. Progress wheel.
Let's see if anyone's made it.
Progress bar. No change. So looks like there's no change. Unless we just didn't wait long enough. Could refresh it.
Let's refresh it.
But yeah, we only saw one player with some big points in that one. Sometimes that's just how it ends up. I don't see any change at all.
Nope.
No change on that leaderboard. That's all right, though. We're going to have another shot at it coming up here. We'll take a little bit of a break, and we'll get ready for that 7:30 session and see if anybody can qualify for one of those qualifying positions to Las Vegas. We'll take a quick break. Should we refresh one more time? Let's just check it out and see. And then we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back with mybar.tv trivia about 15 or 20 minutes from now. We'll get those trivia games started. 10 questions, multiple choice. 4 choices in each one. That's it. Yep, no qualifiers out of that session. That's all right. We'll have another chance here coming up in just a sec. So we'll take a quick break and, an extended break. More like an extended break. And then we will be right back.
Pilot Games presents the Pilot Championship Series. Regional qualifiers will be held throughout Minnesota in late January and early February. The top 12 players will join Pilot in Las Vegas for our Championship Series finals, where $18,000 in prizes will be awarded. There is a top prize of $10,000 and the PCS champion will be crowned. All you need to do is go to pilotgames.com to register for a spot in the regional promotional Zingo games. Win big points to secure your spot in the finals. The finals will be held at the Esports Arena in Las Vegas. Round-trip air tickets from MSP Airport to Las Vegas for the player and a guest is provided. Plus 2 nights accommodation at MGM Luxor Hotel for the player and the guest. Zingo promotional game rules are available at www.pilotgames.com.
I've been a truck driver for 20 years, currently with Wayne Transport out of Rosemont, Minnesota.
And I was a hairdresser for about 18 years, and now recently gave that up and started working at Standard Iron and Stock Center on the paint line. I'm a forklift driver. A little far cry from a hairdresser, but I love it.
I've been playing on Voodoo Guru a little bit since the jackpot's been growing. Not a lot, but 20, 40 here and there. But every time we're in there, we put a little bit on it.
Yes, when they first came out with the E-tabs, it was like, oh, this is fun, this is new. So yeah, every time we come up, we play at least, a few dollars in there. It's fun.
Well, we didn't know until she was gonna play. Then I seen it was at 139,000 when she opened it up. We're up here with my aunt and uncle and just got to the bar about a half hour before that. And she stuck 20 in, and he stuck 40 in, and we played for a little bit, and I tried 20, and second push, then I hit the jackpot.
Yep.
So I was sort of watching it roll across, and I was rating up all the jackpots, and I sort of looked at all them, and I said, jackpot. And they go, yeah, right. And I turned the machine at them and showed them, and they were sort of in disbelief at first.
Well, everyone was really quiet. We thought, like, why isn't the phone ringing? Or, it seemed like, I don't know, time stood still for a little bit.
So the night that the jackpot went out, I had gotten a text and a couple of phone calls at about 9:45 from a couple of our close sites and close relationships with the bars that we work with, and they just said, who won the jackpot? We saw it went out. And I quick sent a text to Sean. I said, I know it's late. I'm in bed right now. Are you, can you provide me any information on the jackpot? And he said, I'll let you know in 5 minutes what I find out. I got a text back right away, and he said, the double R.
Actually, I was emailed from the charitable gambling manager, and who was a line member as well. He sent me an email. My wife related it to me, and I went, no way, that can't be. $142,000 in double R?
I didn't realize it was the largest jackpot till today when I showed up at the bar, and then they were saying it was the largest jackpot to go out in U.S. history for the charitable gambling.
I didn't even know that the pilot games had that kind of monetary prize at all. I mean, I keep reading the Gambling Commission reports and so forth, and the E-tabs are going up and up and up. And to have that happen here at Double R, fantastic.
My response for the largest jackpot coming out of here was, wow. I can't believe it really happened. The people that won it, was just a real, it was a great fit. They were good customers, and of course we were very happy that we got it at the Double R.
They were pretty ecstatic. Bar owner for sure, he was sitting there next to us, and he was in pretty much disbelief it happened here. Well, his dad was sort of the main pusher for the electronic pull tabs, and he went down and lobbied at the Capitol, and this was, I think, one of the first 3 bars to actually get the electronic pull tabs put in.
When a jackpot like this goes out at one of your sites, it does provide a lot of business. It's good energy for the company, and we just like to drive on it, and we like to go with it.
And it couldn't happen to a better person. He's local, he's a hard-working truck driver. So as far as Gray Eagle is concerned, it couldn't happen to a nicer person, a nicer community, or a nicer club.
Well, we're getting married this summer, so I would like to go somewhere nice, warm. Might get a bigger honeymoon, maybe.
We'll see.
these early mornings.
Good. Now that I have your attention, this morning, we'll see if you losers can survive the obstacle course. To make it through this course will take guts, strength, determination, and intelligence. Unfortunately for you, these are all qualities you don't possess. To teach you how real recruits behave, I've asked these two gentlemen to join us for a demonstration.
They'll never make it.
Boys, let's show these losers how to conquer the obstacle course. Ready, and go! Hut, 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 hut. Good work, men. See how easy this is? Better not even winded. Now, you pathetic weaklings, it's your turn. Hit the obstacle course. I don't expect much from any of you parasites, so I'm gonna make this easy on you. Don't come back to camp until at least one of you have made it through the entire course and over the wall. We'll be waiting for you at the finish line. Good luck. You'll need it.
Yeah, no, this isn't happening.
Can we just give up now? We'll never make it over that wall.
Ugh, I'm wiped out. There's no way I'm gonna climb over that wall.
Do you see how high that is? How does Sarge expect us to do this?
That's right. If you don't make it over that wall, everyone's gonna have to go back to the beginning.
They'll never make it.
Man, what a group of losers.
Wait a sec. I have a plan. The Sarge said that at least one of us had to climb the wall, right?
Yeah?
So, what if we all help one of us reach the other side? Like a human pyramid, you know? I feel like you should be the base, Hawks.
All right, Tommy, I will.
Thank you. All we need to do is get into position, lift someone high enough so they can jump and land on the other side, and we're done. Ready, team? 3, 2, 1, break!
Yeah, we did it! Nice work,
What?
team!
Wait! Hold on a second! That's not fair! What? Wait!
Yeah! All right! Well done, kids! You did great!
You two! This is impossible!
Yeah!
Pilot Games presents the Pilot Championship Series. Regional qualifiers will be held throughout Minnesota in late January and early February. The top 12 players will join Pilot in Las Vegas for our Championship Series finals, where $18,000 in prizes will be awarded. There is a top prize of $10,000 and the PCS champion will be crowned. All you need to do is go to pilotgames.com to register for a spot in the regional promotional Zingo Games. Win big points to secure your spot in the finals. The finals will be held at the Esports Arena in Las Vegas. Round-trip air tickets from MSP Airport to Las Vegas for the player and a guest is provided. Plus 2 nights accommodation at MGM Luxor Hotel for the player and the guest. Zingo promotional game rules are available at www.pilotgames.com.
Thank you.
All right, we are back. Hello, everybody. I'm going to scoot in here. I don't know where I went, but we are about ready to play some trivia. My Bar.TV trivia. The trivia you play on your phone with us. I got my phone right here, and I am logging in. Let's see. I'm typing in my info because I want to win. I won yesterday, by the way.
I was just saying, I'm surprised you're playing. I thought you were going to retire on top.
I think I'm going to win again today. We'll find out here. Yeah, I'm hitting play. So yeah, you pick up your phone, you go to Chrome, you go to Safari, whatever your phone happens to have on it, you just go in there and you type mybar.tv, and it gets you right into the game. And Mason wrote the questions, and he's going to ask all of them and tell us all kinds of interesting things. And we're going to see who comes up the winner. So the game's ready and open for play. We'll give everybody a couple minutes before we get this one going. It's 10 questions, multiple choice. The faster you answer, the correcter you answer, the more points you get. And at the end, we are going to declare a winner. And I don't know if I mentioned it, but yesterday I won.
Did you?
Yes, I did. I came out in first place. And we will see what happens here tonight in just a couple minutes. I hope you're having fun in the qualifying sessions tonight. We already had one in the books. We got one more tonight, and we're going to see if we can get anybody in one of those 12 qualifying positions to Las Vegas. Somebody's got to get more than 95,000 session points.
You guys can do it.
I have a good feeling somebody out there can do it. We were close, but nobody got it in that first session. So we'll see what happens in the second one. Well, what do you think? Should we get this game going?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. I'm getting ready. I'm going to get my finger ready on the trigger here. And, yep, we're starting the game. We should get a 10-second countdown. There it goes.
Here we go.
And I'm going to move. I always move the mouse down to this one because I don't want to hit this button on accident. All right, here we go. First question.
All right. What color are aircraft black boxes?
Oh.
White, yellow, orange, or black? Looks like we have
Tammy
Braids
checking
already.
in. All right, Braids up there really fast. Carrie playing tonight. Nice to see you out there, Carrie. Yes, half of us getting it right. Definitely orange, right?
Yes, orange.
And that's so that they can find them.
Yep. Yep. And unfortunately, I don't have many witty comments about these questions, so.
Well, I can make them up on the fly.
All right.
Nikki was getting mad last night that I was making up witty comments when she had some written down, and I was saying my own. But yeah, they have them there so they can find them. And I did a deep investigation into that Malaysian Airlines 370, the one that disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
And that black box is so far underwater, if it crashed in the Indian Ocean, that they're not going to be able to see it anyway, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, they paint them so that they can find them.
The orange won't show up underwater?
No, it's too far down. No lights.
All right. Let's go on to question 2 now. What country was the Caesar salad invented in? France?
What?
Belgium, Mexico, or the United States?
No.
What did you guess?
I guess United States.
Nope. It was
Mexico.
Yep.
What?
That was an interesting fact for me, too.
Tristan's on the leaderboard. What the heck is going on here?
I didn't even tell him the answers.
How did he get on there? What the heck? They made it in France?
Mexico.
Mexico. Why? That sounds either Italian or United States. All right, well, maybe it was probably very northern Mexico. Let's go with that.
We'll go with that. Yeah. All right, question 3. From which country do French fries originate?
Whoa,
Italy, France,
God.
Belgium, or the United States?
Dang it.
Did you guess United States
Yeah,
again?
I did.
That's what I would have guessed, too.
Braids getting it right, though.
Belgium was the correct answer. Yep, good job, Braids.
And is that where Belgian waffles come from? Because it's Belgian waffles. But the country is Belgium.
Oh.
Are they the same thing?
I'm not sure.
Is that the next question?
There might be one like that.
Okay.
Next question. How long did the 100-Year War
you're
last?
kidding me.
10 days, 116 years, 100 years, or 112 years?
I picked 112.
I knew I would get people with that one.
Dang
it was
it.
116 years. I
Oh.
have no idea what the war was about, but
That
was a
I
long
thought it was a
war.
trick question, so I picked 112. That's a long war.
I knew I'd get someone.
I think you got everybody almost.
You 11% got that right.
Yeah.
Wow. I must be good at this.
I'm gonna throw up an angry face here.
All right, let's get on to that next question. After which animal are the Canary Islands named? Dogs, cats, birds, or fish?
Come on, these are hard. 5 questions in, and I'm still on there. I'm third place.
0% got it correct.
Dang it. They're named after dogs?
Dogs, yep.
And the Canary Islands, I'm not even sure where they're at. Are they off the west coast of Africa?
Sounds right to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
They must have a lot of dogs there. Dang it. That was like a major stopping point for world explorers when they had the ships and their sailboats. They would stop there and get supplies.
Yeah, that's where they got their dogs.
And their dogs.
All right, next question. How many quarks are an electron? 1, 2, 3, or 0?
Oh, dang it. I don't even know what a quark is. 11%
is 0.
What is it? Is a quark even a thing?
Yes.
It is.
Something with science, I know. I don't know.
Oh.
Braids
Everybody,
on top.
Everybody thinks a quark and an electron are related. That's a really bad thing. I
think-
thought it was too.
I think that's a common misconception.
I even studied electrical engineering, and I didn't want to look dumb. I figured it probably was related somehow because I had a lot of tests with big words on it that I didn't know. Don't
That's how
send
I
that
get
to
ya.
any of my professors.
That was a long
They
time
wouldn't
ago.
remember me.
All right, next question. What kind of food is focaccia?
There it is.
Bread,
Got it.
sausage, dessert, or
Oh,
vegetable?
man.
Bread is the
Yes.
correct answer.
Focaccia. It's good bread. Sometimes you put like a little olive oil on the top, some rosemary.
Ooh, that sounds really good.
Toast it. It's great.
Yes, please.
High life out there. Tristan, 766. Tristan hasn't gotten an answer right in a really long time.
Hey, 77% of the people got that one right.
Yep.
So
All right. What question number are we on? Okay, 8.
going
is
on
coming up.
number 8. In what year was the compact disc invented? 1991, 1965, 1988, or 1979? 1965 is the correct answer.
I got that right. I figured, I mean, they really didn't come out until, like, you could buy them in the 80s. So I figured they had to have been really invented before that because they were probably super expensive. And 1979 didn't seem like it was before it enough.
Yeah.
So I just guessed 1965.
I would be surprised if we could find these anymore.
I was going to say, where can you buy a compact disc today? They don't sell them at Best Buy.
That's a good question.
When I worked at the old Big Blue Box back in the day, if you sold the most warranties on computers, you got to go pick out a compact disc from the from the thing. Yeah, it was a big deal. But I never wanted to talk to anybody when I worked there, so I was always last place in warranty sales.
I'll get you a compact disc now.
Yeah, I never was able to get one.
All right. Question 9. Who is the main boss in Link's Awakening? Ganon, Zeal, Kefka, or Nightmare?
So I should know the answers to that type of question, but I can't play Zelda games.
I don't think I've ever beat one either.
I've started most of them, probably all of them, and I just can't last. I don't know why.
lot of stuff to do. I believe Nightmare was the correct answer.
Yeah. Okay. I would like to be able to spend the time doing that. To like just sit down and take whatever it is, 80 hours to get through one of those games. They're just really long. But I mean, I know a lot of people like them. One day I'll do it.
Speedrunning games like that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think it would be. But the other part too is the story. Like if you're really gonna play it, like people play it for the story.
Yeah.
All right, I'm ready. Last one. Okay,
All
me and
right.
Braids. Here we go.
Question 10.
Tammy in there as well.
What kind of animal is a burbot? Fish, deer,
dang
a
it.
llama, or a monkey?
Gotta be kidding me.
Let's see what this is. It is a fish. Only 12% of people getting that
Oh,
correct.
Tammy jumping to the top with that one.
Wow, right at the end. Nice job, Tammy.
I put monkey.
It sounds kind of like it'd be a monkey.
It would. It does. It really does sound like a monkey. Tammy, good job. Thanks for playing. Thanks for winning. Beating me out on that last question.
Good
Dang
job,
it.
Tammy.
Those were some hard questions. We got Tups playing. Tups will be out there in our qualifiers here in a second. We saw Carrie playing, and she'll be in the qualifying rounds probably in the second session coming up too.
I hope so.
Wow, good job, Mason. Those were some good questions.
Thank you.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
I'm going to go ahead and end this game now.
All right. And that'll do it. So we'll take a little bit of a break, and then we'll be back with the second session. PCS Qualifier Rochester Session 2 coming up real soon.
See you guys.
See you in a few.
All right, you pathetic weaklings! Time for target practice. Let's find out if any of you losers can shoot straight.
Oh, I've never used a weapon before, sir.
Well, you're doing it today!
Sweet! Have not shot one of these in a while. Oh, okay.
Wow, I didn't know that many guns even existed.
I know it will be a complete disaster. But we're gonna do it anyways. On the count of 3, I want you all to fire at the targets. I am pretty sure you will all fail. So let's get this over with.
Yeah! Did you see that?
Huh? That wasn't half bad, actually. How about the rest of you weaklings? Figured. Come on, it's here somewhere. Come on. All right. Do it! I said do it! No!
Don't do that!
Just as I imagined. You see, I didn't expect anything from you. Yet you managed to disappoint me even more.
No way. Ox! You actually hit the target!
I did?
Oh gosh, look at that! That's amazing!
Yeah, it is! Yeah! Well done, Ox!
You actually hit it!
Are you for real? That was terrible! Why are you even—
You the man, Ox!
Oh man, I can't believe this! Oh man, that was so
They'll never
all we
learn!
had to do was believe in ourselves, and you know what? Look what happened. We came through. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
Huh? Oh no! I'm late! It's Christmas! We are screwed! Everybody, it's Christmas! All right, it's showtime. Okay, you can still make it in time. I hope. Let's just be careful. I'm getting too old for this. Huh? Something seems different. Let me check. What's going on here? Huh? Who has a barbecue on Christmas? I mean, it's weird. Oh. This is just sad. Well, might as well make the best of it. Ho, ho, ho!
'Twas the night before Christmas in July, and all through the state, players were gathered together to win jackpots. Isn't that great? The bars were decked out to bring players good luck.
But it's only July. Santa's no schmuck.
The summer moon was rising over Big Wampum Lake. Kiddies round the campfire, waiting for s'mores or a steak.
Soon it will be winter, so we should all enjoy this day. But what's that?
Could it actually be Santa in his sleigh?
An urgent news alert crosses Pilot TV.
Santa is coming!
But how could that be?
It's only July. He wouldn't screw up twice.
Unless he's here on purpose. That'd be nice.
On Dasher, on Dancer, on Prancer and Vixen. Let's go see Louie, Precious Spinner 50 and Nixon.
But Santa, it's not Christmas. It's only July. We're in Minnesota, and I can't understand why.
You see, little fella, last year Santa was a big goon. I thought it was December, but I was 6 months too soon. I woke up way too early, that much is true. But I had such a great time, I thought why not visit this summer too?
So from Wyndham to Winona, St. Cloud to St. Paul, Santa hit the bars and had a beer at them all. By the end of the night, Santa was quite wasted, that drunken old soul. He handed the rings to Rudolph, and they flew back to the North Pole. And I heard him exclaim as he flew out of sight,
Merry Christmas in July to all!
And to all a Merry Megasota Game Night!
Our charity is the St. Paul Festival and Heritage Foundation. We are the proud producers of the St. Paul Winter Carnival and Cinco de Mayo West Side. Our charity has been in existence since 1886. This is our 133rd year, and it was started way back then by James J. Hill and some of the other founding fathers of St. Paul in response to a report from a New York Times reporter who went back to New York and wrote that St. Paul was another Siberia unfit for human habitation in the winter. And they said, you want to bet? And they started the Winter Carnival.
The Winter Carnival is all about celebrating winter, so what a great opportunity to get your family outside, bundle up the kids, be a part of the parade. All of the parades are amazing. I can't believe the number of people that come out and line the streets in St. Paul to be a part of that. It's just absolutely phenomenal.
We have a ton of things going on. It starts on January 25th with our Moon Glow Parade. This year we have an ice palace, so the Moonglow Parade is going to be led by our union laborers who are building the ice palace. And then we also have music in the park throughout the entire 17-day festival. So we've got Family Fun Night, we've got Cinco de Mayo night, we have Kids Day, we have Family Day, we have an education program, so we bring in, a couple hundred students from here in St. Paul and teach them about the St. Paul Winter Carnival. We have a Ladies' Day this year, so those ladies who don't want to watch the Super Bowl can come and play purse bingo and do all kinds of other things. And just a ton of events. I mean, you name it, we got it. It's like the best thing ever.
Well, the legend goes back to the Seven Hills of St. Paul, formed a perfect spot for Boreas, the king of ice and snow, to have winter year-round and enjoy a playground of winter. And not everybody agreed with that, so Volcanus Rex and his crew said that we're going to dethrone King Boreas and bring spring and summer back to Minnesota. And that's how the Vulcan Boreas tradition came about, where the Vulcans are mystery men, and today they still ride around in an outside fire truck, a 1927 Laverne. You never know where they're going to show up and when they're going to show up. And it's all to encourage people to have fun and to join in the spirit of the carnival.
In 2010, I applied to become a Vulcan and was chosen as Grand Duke Fertilius. That first year being a Vulcan, when you're all of a sudden you're thrown into a room with 8 guys that you don't know, and you're literally staying together for 10 days, and you're up at 5 in the morning and you're on an ice cold fire truck at 10 below, and you're going down the road, and those are the memories that you just never forget. It's the bonding that you have with your crew, and that's, I think, the thing that I love about Carnival the most. You just don't forget your family or your Vulcan crew.
I was a Vulcan in 1984, and I've been involved ever since in one role or another. Exciting times for me were when you visit schools and nursing homes and hospitals to see the cheer you bring.
I started with the Winter Carnival in 2005. My husband was the Prince of the Southwind for the Winter Carnival Royal Family. I joined the board that year and have been on the board for the most part ever since. The best part about being involved in the Winter Carnival is just seeing the smiles on people's faces in the dead of winter when there's not a lot to do. Seeing them come out and enjoy it, and just seeing those smiles is the best reward you can have for being involved.
The royal family, which is Ice and Snow, and the Vulcans, they're all on their own dime. They all pay their own way. They don't get supported by anyone unless they get a sponsor. And that's rare on the Vulcan side. It's more common, I think, on with the royal family, where they may have a sponsor to assist in some of the expenses, and it can get very spendy.
And I think in addition to the money that they spend on it, these people are dedicating a year of their life to do this. I mean, the royal family makes over 300 appearances every year, and these people become their family. I look back at our 2005, and that royal family is, they're some of our best friends. And not only that, but their love of Winter Carnival and the city of St. Paul and the community that's why these people get involved. It's people who love and love their communities and want to give back. That's why they do it. So the first Ice Palace was built in 1886. And the one that we're working on right now is the 36th Ice Palace that's been built. Typically, we build an Ice Palace when there's something big going on in town. So, obviously this year we have the Super Bowl. So 2004's Ice Palace coincided with the NHL All-Star Game. Before that, it was another Super Bowl in 1992. So typically try to align it with something that's going to be really big that's going on in town, because it takes a lot of money and a lot of work to put together an Ice Palace.
Charitable gambling is important to the organization. It provides $40,000 to $45,000 a year to conduct our activities, especially during the off months.
We originally signed up for pull tabs with the Heritage Foundation, and then when they came out with the electronic, that's where I became very excited. I thought that was mini Vegas right here in my bar, because you're playing some pretty fun games. And it's such a no-brainer. First of all, it's pretty simple. You have a bartender that takes money, puts it in what they want to play, and then they play. It's good for the customer. I mean, it's entertainment, and I've paid out a lot of big winners. It's no, whether you're pulling a paper tab or you're doing electronic, there's an opportunity there for them to make money. There is financial benefit to the restaurant/bar for doing it. And you guys do a phenomenal job with making sure my games are up to date, making sure my equipment is right. Why you wouldn't do it makes no sense. It goes to a good cause. For me, it was just there was a no-brainer going with the St. Paul Heritage Festival Foundation because I know where their money's gonna go. I know that it's going back for a great cause. I use the money that I receive from rent in order to provide sponsorships. Last year I sponsored one of the Queen of the Snow candidates. The year before that I sponsored one of the junior royalty. Every year I use that money that I make that goes back to the community that you know, they help us and I want us to help them. And it's really turned out really, really a great relationship.
So one of the ways that you can get involved from a financial perspective is, you know, you can certainly buy a block. They start at $25. They go on up from there, and you can do that by going to wintercarnival.com. This is a People's Palace, so we encourage you to be a part of this long-standing tradition of the City of St. Paul and donate to the Ice Palace by buying a block. We certainly thank Pilot Games for their generous donation and buying a block, and you know, you have an opportunity to do it as well. And in addition to that, you can certainly volunteer. You know, we're always looking for volunteers. You know, we've got a 17-day festival, and it takes a lot of volunteers. So if you want to get involved, one of the best festivals in the country, and really give back to your community and understand what it's like to have to serve the City of St. Paul and show your pride in it and have a lot of fun, put smiles on people's faces, then you can also go to the wintercarnival.com website and sign up as a volunteer.
It's all about giving back to the community. You don't do this just because you go, oh, well, this is going to be good for my business or this is going to be good for that. You do it because of how the carnival itself has continued to build up the characters, to make them all a part. It's phenomenal.
Wear warm gloves.
right, everybody, we are back. It is just 13 seconds away from session 2 out in Rochester. We are ready to go. See if we can get anybody qualified to go to Vegas, get in one of those qualifying positions here. Remember, it's your point total over 4 games. First one is starting out here, single points. Second one, double points. Third one, triple points. Fourth one, quadruple points.
I want to see some big points this round.
I do too. I want to see somebody getting in one of those qualifying positions. We didn't do it. We had somebody very close in that first session tonight, but nobody got over 95,000 PCS qualifying points in that whole session. That'll put you on that leaderboard. Well, let's see what happens. A couple players already on the leaderboard, but out there trying to do better. We got Minnesota Girl Scouts in first place there. Minnesota Girl Scouts, I'm gonna lean over here and touch buttons I'm not supposed to be touching. I want to see who our qualifiers currently are, because I thought, oh no, Minnesota Girl Scouts was on the leaderboard and got kicked off last night. Yep. And so right now we got MGO Blue in second place playing tonight. Wasteful's not playing tonight, are they? Didn't see Wasteful.
I think I saw Wasteful up there.
Who else do we have playing tonight? That might be it, actually. I think MGO Blue is the only one that's out on our top 12. Letty Lou in first place now with 10,000 PCS qualifying points. We got Doghouse in fourth. Nancy Pants in fifth place. Chase in third. Vegas Tweet. All right.
I like it.
In sixth place. Did we have Tweety Bird on here anywhere? No,
I think at one point they were.
Yeah, I think so too. I think Tweety Bird was in our top 12 at some point and kicked off. So Tweet, we hope you're going to get back into one of those places. We got Beaner on there in fifth place. Doghouse in fourth. Chase in third. MN Girl Scouts. Nancy Pants in sixth. Go Blue from Ann Arbor, Michigan, seventh place. Mrs. Tups from Bear Valley in eighth. And Vegas Tweet now in ninth place.
I hope we can get someone from each session.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, that'd be really cool if it worked out that way. Remember, we've got a qualifying session today, and then we have 2 more days next week, Wednesday and Thursday, 2 sessions at each one, so 4 more tries next week in Mankato and Apple Valley. So we are looking forward to seeing what happens next week. And right after that, Thursday night, we're going to be posting who's going to Vegas. So stay tuned to Pilot TV, check pilotgames.com, all the official results, all of that will be on there. And yeah, sometime on that Friday, we'll have the official results. We got to go back and put them through the calculator, get the TI-85s out. We all sit in that back room with pencils, adding machines, and we make sure that we got everything exactly right. And so sometime on that Friday, we'll know for sure who's going. But we'll put up preliminary results right away. Preliminary is probably going to be pretty accurate.
I still use one of those things with the
slide rule?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are those. If you want to be accurate with math, that's what you got to use. Those things are better than calculators. There we got Patty Cakes up in first place. Patty Cakes, I think, has played in quite a few of these qualifiers. Yep.
I recognize that name. Patty Cake from Oakdale.
I hope you guys are having fun out there tonight in Rochester. Hanging out with Tristan and Sean.
I wonder how cold it is in Rochester.
I would imagine fairly.
Pretty cold.
Fairly cold.
That's a good guess.
And next week, hopefully Tristan will be back here in the studio. Nikki will be back here, and we'll be back at full speed.
So the question is, are you guys going to let me do trivia again?
Yeah. I think we'll let you do it again. Are you on for next Thursday?
Count me in.
All right, you got it next Thursday. Nikki's doing Wednesday. We'll get Tristan doing trivia one of these days.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So Tristan, get your questions ready. We're going to spring it on you. One day when I don't have time and all of a sudden it's 5 seconds before show, I'm going to say, Tristan, where's those damn questions?
Should have been ready yesterday.
You should have been. I wanted them yesterday. That's right. I need 10 of them yesterday.
Patty Cakes in first, Lady Lou second, Nancy Pants in third, Minnesota Girl Scouts in fourth, Beaner in fifth. Who else do we have? Vegas Tweet in sixth, Mrs. Tups in seventh, Chance in eighth, and Doghouse in ninth.
Patty Cakes with just shy of 15,000 PCS qualifying points in this first game. Ooh, there's Letty Lou with 16,000. Remember, those are really good points for round one.
We said we wanted to see big points.
That's right. We asked for it. You guys are delivering. And we're going to see where we go here. We got 5 minutes to go. This is a 45-play, 10-minute Flash Zingo tournament game. Once you use up all 45 of your plays, you are done for this round. You can sit back, relax, watch those results, do your lucky dance, touch your lucky troll, whatever you do. Get ready for the next round. What are you doing? Is it top dogs first or top 10? These
We're
are
doing
things
top
we
dog right now.
Top dog. Okay, yeah. These are
Top 10
things
is
we
next.
should know. Yeah, then top 10, Meso Perch, and then Pride of Minnesota. It's the same 4 games. We play them in the same order with the same multipliers for every session, so everybody's got the equal chance on qualifying for a trip to Vegas for 2. Hop on Sun Country Airlines, get to the Luxor, 2-night stay there. Saturday night, we're going to be playing for $18,000 in prizes. That's February 23rd. We are going to be in Vegas having a blast.
I'm sure people just want to come to hang out with us.
Yeah, I'm sure they do, yes. In addition to all the other stuff that's going on there, we're going to play in Fortnite Fridays.
I hope so. That sounds like a lot of fun.
So you got to brush up on your Fortnite skills. Did you install it today?
Of course.
Okay, good. I think we'll see if we can get in on some of the action there Friday night.
Maybe I'll call up my friend Ninja to come play with me.
Okay, yeah, maybe. Maybe we could, I don't know if Nikki was looking up the bunk bed rooms they have there. Maybe if you can get upgraded to a bunk bed room, maybe he'll come and stay there with you.
Pretty fun.
All right, 3.5 minutes to go. I think we're pretty much almost done with this round.
Let's see.
Looking like
Yep,
everybody's
I think
finished.
that is it.
All right, that's it. So we're going to take a little bit of a break. Congratulations, Letty Lou. 19,000 PCS qualifying points in this round. That's going to go a long way. And we're going to see what happens here in the second round. Coming up here in just a few minutes. Double points. Just a few.
See you guys.
Pilot Games presents the Pilot Championship Series. Regional qualifiers will be held throughout Minnesota in late January and early February. The top 12 players will join Pilot in Las Vegas for our Championship Series finals, where $18,000 in prizes will be awarded. There is a top prize of $10,000 and the PCS champion will be crowned. All you need to do is go to pilotgames.com to register for a spot in the regional promotional Zingo games. Win big points to secure your spot in the finals. The finals will be held at the eSports Arena in Las Vegas. Round-trip air tickets from MSP Airport to Las Vegas for the player and a guest is provided. Plus 2 nights accommodation at MGM Luxor Hotel for the player and the guest. Zingo promotional game rules are available at www.pilotgames.com.
All right, we are back and 10 seconds away from the second round of Session 2 in Rochester of the PCS qualifiers. Players are out there trying to qualify for a trip for 2 to Vegas and compete for $18,000 in prizes. That's all happening on February 23rd. We will be in Vegas. We will be having fun, having a show. We got a special guest host coming out, and it is going to be a ton of fun. We're going to have 12 of the top players out there, and at the esports arena at the Luxor, we're sleeping in a pyramid, and I cannot wait for that. Eating good buffets.
Oh, yeah.
That is definitely going to happen. Yes, buffets are awesome. The brunch ones are really good because then you get like a sampling of breakfast and lunch and dessert. You can get all of them.
Speaking my language.
Go Blue from Ann Arbor trying to get a trip to Vegas to go eat at Zingerman's. And Minnesota Girl Scouts now in first place. Zingerman's is in the D, which is the D stands for Detroit, I believe.
Yep.
And so all the stuff inside of the D is all references to Michigan. The other thing that I was reading about today that the D has is they have one of the very last mechanical horse racing games that you can bet on. And it's from the 1980s.
Oh, that's cool.
Actually, it is the only one running in the world still.
Oh, wow.
And it's physical mechanical horses that go around a track. So you sit at like a craps table, and then you bet on it, and then everybody watches the horse races go. And, yeah, it's a pretty interesting piece of history there that still runs. I may run down there to check it out. It's quite a hike from the Luxor, but you can get down there.
Well, if I don't end up showing up Saturday, that's where I'm going to be.
Okay, you'll be at the mechanical horse
you guys
races?
know where to find me. Nancy Pants in first, Tubbs in second, Carrie in third, Patty Cakes in fourth, and Minnesota Girl Scouts in fifth.
There's trying to get 95,000 total PCS qualifying points.
There's Mrs. Tubbs in sixth, Letty Lou in seventh, Go Blue in eighth, and High Life 9 in ninth.
Ooh, there you go. A lot of nines out there for High Life 9. So, yeah, if you keep track of your points across all these sessions, getting over 95,000 will put you in one of those qualifying positions. Getting over 123,000 will put you in the top spot. Go Blue already in there with a 121,000 qualification point run last week. But out for more, trying to get as many entries into this as you can. You can play as much as you want, but only one score counts. So your top score is going to be the only one that counts. Go Blue in great shape to make it out there. Just behind Lydia 01S, who has 123,000. Go Blue has 121,000. Pig in third, Wasteful in fourth, Maxicat in fifth, Alley Cat in sixth place from St. Cloud. And we've got Cricket from Brainerd, 7th, SND 63 in 8th place from Wade Park, Troll Doll from St. Cloud, C. Winkleman from St. Cloud, Eagles fan also from St. Cloud, and Mom Hee-Haw from Albany rounds out our top 12 of our current qualified players. But that can always change tonight.
Just had Chase take over first with 22,000 points.
That's a lot of PCS points. These are double points this round. Remember, next round is tripled, and then the round after that is quadrupled. So we have Meso Perch coming up at 3 times, and Pride of Minnesota coming up at 4 times. So that is going to be exciting. We'll see what happens. It's always anybody's game until the very end, especially with these point multipliers. Any last-minute play, last-second play can get you right to the top. So
anyone can do it.
Anybody can do it. We will see what happens. I am excited for a week from today because that is going to be the very last qualifying rounds. And the reason I'm excited, I guess I'm excited for 2 things. One is that we're going to find out who's going to Vegas.
Yep.
The other part is that we'll be going to Vegas, and that's coming up soon. The sad part is that we're going to stop doing these qualifying events because they've been really fun. And we got 2 more next week, though. And then we will get back to our regular Megasota game night schedule, but we'll get ready for that 23rd. Big production on that one. If you don't make it to Vegas, watch on Pilot TV.
You can pretend like you're there.
Pretend like you're there. We want you to be there. We want to feel like you're there. If you're watching on that Saturday, send us your pictures. We'll get you on the stream.
That's a cool idea, yeah.
Want everybody to be there. I called Boeing. I called Airbus. I said, look, I need a plane big enough to get the entire state of Minnesota to Vegas. And only thing I heard was at both places, click and a dial tone. I tried. Chase in first place with 25,000 PCS qualifying points. Tups in second. Nancy Pants in third. MNGS, Minnesota Girl Scouts in fourth. Carrie in fifth place. And we've got Minnesota Girl Scouts now in sixth. Carrie now in seventh. Letty Lou in eighth place. Patty Cakes in ninth. I think that means that somebody hit some big wins jumping up the leaderboard on that last update. Let's see who is in the top 5 that wasn't there before. Looks like Mrs. Tups probably jumping up to third place there with 21,000 PCS qualifying points.
Looks like the Tups family's up there. Nice.
Doing pretty good.
Both
Tups
Bear
and
Valley.
Mrs. Tups. And we also had Donna Ho and Donna Who.
Yep.
We're also playing earlier tonight. Are they there? I'm going to move this thing down so I can check and see if they are scrolling by here. Maybe they're just not in the top 9 anymore.
Doesn't look like it.
They may have had to go home.
But I like when people come out here and do the group thing.
The group, yeah, that's
Come in
great.
groups,
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, go out there with your friends, your family, try to qualify together. Because remember, you're qualifying for a trip for 2.
Yeah.
And so you get to bring a friend. A lot of these 12 players are going to make a lot of new friends pretty soon. When people start hearing that they got a free trip to Vegas.
Most of the players are done with their plays now. Got a few more, it looks like.
And Chase still out there with 28,000 PCS qualifying points, trying to get over 30,000 in this double point round.
Very close to it. Let's see.
But then we'll take a break and we'll be back with the Meso Perch triple point game. Yeah, there he did. Chase,
right.
30,000 PCS qualifying points.
And I think that's going to do it.
All right, very good. So we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be right back with the triple point round coming up with Meso Perch in just a second.
Pilot Games presents the Pilot Championship Series. Regional qualifiers will be held throughout Minnesota in late January and early February. The top 12 players will join Pilot in Las Vegas for our Championship Series finals, where $18,000 in prizes will be awarded. There is a top prize of $10,000 and the PCS champion will be crowned. All you need to do is go to pilotgames.com to register for a spot in the regional promotional Zingo Games. Win big points to secure your spot in the finals. The finals will be held at the Esports Arena in Las Vegas. Round-trip air tickets from MSP Airport to Las Vegas for the player and a guest is provided. Plus 2 nights accommodation at MGM Luxor Hotel for the player and the guest. Zingo promotional game rules are available at www.pilotgames.com.
All right, we are back.
There we go.
And 30 seconds away from triple point Meso Perch. We'll see if anybody can get to the top of the leaderboard here. Qualify for a trip to Las Vegas.
I sure hope so.
Spend 2 nights at the Luxor. Get to go to the esports arena and compete for $18,000 in total prizes. It is going to be a blast. I am really looking forward to it. Most of the time when I go to Vegas, I'm there to work. I don't think this is going to feel like work.
Yeah, that's good.
I think it's just going to be a lot of fun. The mouse is moving. Got a mouse in the house. And there we go. See our leaders showing up here any second now. These are the leaders for this round. Remember, your session qualifying points are your totals over 4 rounds.
Let's see when those points start coming in.
There we go. Yeah, we've got
First
Tups
place.
and
Nice.
Mrs. Tups playing here. This Meso Perch game, you can hit some pretty big points. This one's got free plays, right? I think, do all of them have free plays?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they all got free plays. We got Mrs. Tups in 5th place, Patty Cakes in 4th, Subby in 3rd, Nancy Pants in 2nd place. And then we got Carrie in 9th, Beaner in 8th, Mrs. Tups now in 7th place, Patty Cakes in 6th place, Tups in 1st place with 4,000 PCS qualifying points. And we're trying to get to that leaderboard. First session tonight, nobody got above 95,000 PCS qualifying points for the total session. And that's what we're trying to do here in this one. And we'll find out after this one. Triple point, Meso Perch, quadruple point, Pride of Minnesota. And then we'll look at our standings and see where we're at.
Yep, and this one is where the points really start coming in.
Yeah, it is, right? Right about now, we're going to see somebody jump up to the 20,000, 40,000 point range.
Sweet.
8 minutes ago. This is a 10-minute 45-play Flash Zingo tournament game. There we got M Go Blue from Ann Arbor in 7th place. Letty Lou from Hastings in 6th place. Mrs. Tups now in 8th. Subby in 9th place from Hayfield. The Tups out to an early lead and holding on to that lead. There were 10,000 PCS qualifying points. There's Doghouse in 4th and Chase in 5th place. Yeah, that next round. So next Thursday, after that 7:30 session, we are going to see who's going to Vegas. So you're probably going to want to turn into Pilot TV that evening. You can find us on Facebook. You just go to pilotgames.com, find the links. You can watch us on Facebook Live and see who's going. That's going to be exciting.
Yep, can't wait to tell everyone.
I got to make sure I don't have anything happening that Friday because we're going to be up late calculating,
Yep.
verifying and calculating, and buying plane tickets and all that kind of fun stuff.
Nancy Pants taking over first with 37,000 points.
And look at Carrie right below her there with
wow,
34,000 PCS qualifying points. So, yes, big wins are out there for sure.
M Go Blue in 6th, Doghouse in 7th, Letty Lou in 8th, and Mrs. Tups in 9th.
Yeah, I cannot wait for Vegas. 12 players and a guest. 2 nights in the Luxor, Sun Country Airlines Esports Arena. Those are the important pieces of information. $18,000. That's the most important.
What else do you need to know?
That's right. That's a lot of Vegas buffets. Or one Vegas buffet and a very large tip. You got to tip like a high roller out there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I got to win a bunch of money first then.
I'm trying to remember what the saying was. You don't want to know that you're in Vegas. You want everybody else to know you're in Vegas if you're a high roller. That's what you do. You want everybody else to know you're there, and you just start handing money out wherever you go.
Well, I can't wait to be handed money then.
Well, first you got to get money to hand out. I'm
Oh,
still on step 1. I haven't
they're
got
just
there
gonna
yet.
hand it to me.
Oh, I see. You want to look for the high rollers.
Exactly. Yeah.
Wear a red coat by the valet parking. All right, Nancy Pants build on that lead there with 42,000 PCS qualifying points. Remember, 95,000 all over the 4 sessions tonight will get you onto that qualifying spot, onto that qualifying board, and get you in pole position headed to Vegas.
A lot of the top standings must be pretty confident if they're not playing tonight.
Yeah, that's true, right. We haven't seen Lydia or Pig or Wasteful or Max Cat, Alley Cat, none of them come out tonight, but you never know what's going to happen. Seen some big points out there.
Huge, yep. Especially with that 4 times multiplier up next.
Yeah, coming up in Pride of Minnesota. That also is a 45-play, 10-minute Flash Zingo tournament game. But Nancy Pants, 47,000 PCS qualifying points up there. Never know. Seen 80,000. Tups in 3rd place. Letty Lou in 4th. Subby in 5th place. And it looks like, yeah, some of our players are done already.
Most of them are finishing up, yep. About 5 minutes to go.
Nancy Pants finish up there with 47,000 PCS qualifying points. We got Doghouse there, just shy of 20,000. Chase in 7th. Minnesota Girl Scouts in 8th place. And we got Carrie in 2nd. Tups in 3rd. Letty Lou in 4th. And Doghouse in 5th. Letty Lou and Doghouse got quite a few plays left. And any one of those could be a big win. So we'll see what happens there. A lot of players are already finished. Go Blue, currently number 2 in the standings with 121,000 PCS qualifying points in 9th place.
Yep, after this next game, we'll have to see where everyone's finished.
Yep. See where we're at in the qualifiers. See if we bump anybody up off the top 12. And remember, after tonight, we're going to be back on Sunday for a special Mega Soda Game Day pregame party, Mega Bowl 3, 3rd year in a row pregame party. We're going to have some games, we're going to have some trivia. It's going to be a blast, all starting at 2 o'clock. So make sure you're around at 2 o'clock. We'll fire up Pilot TV a little bit before that, maybe 1:45 or so, and we'll get going. It'll be a great pregame party, and then after that, we'll all take off, go watch the game somewhere. Patriots versus Rams.
Yep.
Who's going to win? Maybe that'll be all the trivia questions. Who's going to win, yes or no?
All right, that is going to be it for this round.
All right, so we are going to take a quick break. Nancy Pants, 47,000 PCS qualifying points and in this round, and then we'll be back for the last round and see if anybody can get a total of 95,000 PCS qualifying points or more. We'll find out in just a few minutes.
I bet so.
Pilot Games presents the Pilot Championship Series. Regional qualifiers will be held throughout Minnesota in late January and early February. The top 12 players will join Pilot in Las Vegas for our Championship Series finals, where $18,000 in prizes will be awarded. There is a top prize of $10,000 and the PCS champion will be crowned. All you need to do is go to pilotgames.com to register for a spot in the regional promotional Zingo games. Win big points to secure your spot in the finals. The finals will be held at the Esports Arena in Las Vegas. Round-trip air tickets from MSP Airport to Las Vegas for the player and a guest is provided. Plus 2 nights accommodation in MGM Luxor Hotel for the player and a guest. Zingo promotional game rules are available at www.pilotgames.com. Pilot Games presents the Pilot Championship Series. Regional qualifiers will be held throughout Minnesota in late January and early February. The top 12 players will join Pilot in Las Vegas for our Championship Series finals, where $18,000 in prizes will be awarded. There is a top prize of $10,000 and the PCS champion will be crowned. All you need to do is go to pilotgames.com to register for a spot in the regional promotional Zingo game.
All right, everybody, we are back. It is round 4, quadruple points. Pride of Minnesota looking to get somebody qualified, or people. Let's get 12 people qualified for Vegas. Why not? You got to have a total over 93,000 or 95,000 PCS qualifying points will get you in that top 12. And we're going to see if anybody can do that here tonight. In just a few minutes, we've got a 45-play, 10-minute Flash Zingo tournament going. And as soon as this one is over with, we're going to figure out if anybody made it to the top 12 or not.
I bet there's a pretty good chance we have two people.
Somebody's got to do it. We didn't get anybody in that first session, but we're going to try it again. And we've got 2 more days next week, Wednesday and Thursday. Check out pilotgames.com for all the information on that, where we're going to be. You can sign up there right online. Make your reservation so you can come out and play and try to qualify for Trip for 2 on Sun Country Air to the beautiful Luxor in Las Vegas. We get 2 nights and a chance to qualify for, or to play for $18,000 in total prizes. I am going to be excited for that.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to be eating in buffets, be hanging out with the players. Go Blue, all right, first place, 7,000 PCS qualifying points already. Go Blue in second place overall here with 121,000 PCS qualifying points.
Tups taken back first.
We got Tups and Mrs. Tups playing. Beaner in second. Go Blue now in third. Patty Cakes in fourth. High Life 9 in fifth place. And the rest of our leaderboard here, we got Mrs. Tups in sixth. Nancy Pants in seventh. Carrie in eighth. And Subby in ninth place. 11,000 PCS qualifying points for our first place. Then we got Patty Cakes jumping up to first. Remember, you can come out and hang out with us on Sunday. A little pregame party at 2 o'clock. Mega Bowl 3. We'll have some games. We'll have some trivia. It's going to be a great lead into the big game. And then we'll be back on Tuesday nights, regular time. Mega Soda game night. Mega Value game night. We had some lower buy-ins this past week in honor of the temperatures, and I think everybody seemed to really enjoy that, so we're going to do it again. Why not? Let's try it out and see how it goes.
Have some fun.
Some Mega Value games coming up on Tuesday night. And then, yeah, 2 more qualifying nights. And then do we get a break? We get a little bit of a break after that.
Sounds nice.
Yeah, 4 shows, 4 Pilot TV shows this week and 3 next week. That's a lot. We're used to 1.
Couple flip-flops at the top, it looks like.
Yeah, we are having flip-flops at the top. 16,000 PCS qualifying points up there for our leaders. And coming up on 7 minutes to go. And then when this game is over, we're going to sit here and wait, let things settle down. Don't be impatient like I was last night, hitting that button, trying to see the exact results. We'll just hang out for a couple minutes. We'll load up our top 12 and see who we got.
It's exciting.
It is exciting.
I can tell
we could go to the sound effect machine and play a long drum roll. Yeah, maybe we'll figure that out. That'd be... Oh, there you go. Drum roll's over. I meant we'll do it for the big reveal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Testing.
All right, yeah. At least the symbol works.
Vegas Tweet now taking over first with almost 25,000 points.
Lots of points out there for Vegas Tweet. I believe that is Tweety Bird, who was in our top 12 last week, maybe even going into last night, I can't remember, but was on our leaderboard at one point. And now we got 6 minutes to go. If you look at those yellow progress bars working their way from the left to the right, that indicates how many of those 45 plays each of these players has completed. Once it gets all the way to the right, be no more plays left. We'll be able to sit back, relax, and watch those results unfold. As soon as this game officially closes, we'll be able to check it out and see where we are. It's always fun to see a shakeup on that leaderboard.
Oh, yeah. Looks like a lot of players are finishing up their plays now.
Two things. I want to see a shakeup on the leaderboard, but if nobody gets on it, then I don't have to regenerate all the pictures to put on the website. So it's like kind of toss-up for me.
On the fence.
I would rather see shakeups on the leaderboard. That's always a lot more fun.
I hope we get a lot of shakeups.
Yep. We'll find out here in about 5 minutes. And exactly 1 week from today, we'll be 5 minutes away from knowing the top 12 that are going to Vegas.
I cannot wait.
Yeah, I can't either. I can't wait. There's a lot of stuff that always has to happen, but as soon as we get to Vegas and we walk off that plane, it's going to be a good feeling. So we put a lot of work into these events, and we'll put a lot of work into it over the next few weeks. But as soon as we get there, everything will be set in motion, and all we got to do is go put on our headsets at the esports arena and get ready to go.
Yep. Will all be worth it.
Yep, it will, for sure. And the cool thing about going to esports arena, they got all the computers and everything there. We don't have to bring anything. We just walk up, sit down, start talking. 4 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Vegas Tweet finishing up here with 28,000 PCS qualifying points. We got Patty Cakes in second, Beaner in third, Nancy Pants in fourth, Doghouse in fifth place from St. Paul. And then we've got Chase in sixth, M Go Blue from Ann Arbor, Michigan, 7th place. Tups in 8th place. Subby in 9th with 19,000 PCS qualifying points. Remember, it is your total points over this session, over these 4 games. You add them all up, that becomes your qualifying total score. And we'll see where everybody ends up. Remember, 95,000 is what you're trying to get over this session to get you on that leaderboard. 123,000 will get you to the top spot. I'm not sure how things have been unfolding, but I doubt anybody hit 123,000 because usually we would see somebody in the 80,000 point round.
Huge points
for this game, and the points in this game are a little bit low right now. Nobody hit any of those big wins that we know are there. We've seen people hit them.
Speaking of that, I think that round just finished up.
All right.
So we'll wait a couple minutes here, and
then, yeah, we'll wait a little bit, and then we'll hit the big button and see what those standings are. We can hit the button and then play the drum roll.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be great.
We'll wait a little bit.
Yeah, sitting over here on this side of the table, I don't have a sound effect machine. It drives me nuts. Maybe I'll get an extra one.
You can just make noises.
I could, yeah. Like the Police Academy guy. All right, what do you think? Should we hit that button?
Let's do it. All right, you ready for the drum roll? Well, we'll get there first.
I think, yeah. All right, let's see here. There we go. Loading up. Drum roll. There we go. And there we go.
Hey, Nancy Pants.
Oh, all right. So we did have a change.
Nice.
And it looks like, yes, Nancy Pants in 5th place.
Let's see. Let's look at yesterday's.
And I think, let's see. So yesterday's, let's see, Lydia, M Go Blue, Pig, Wasteful, 5th place, Nancy Pants, taking that, Max Cat, Alley Cat, Cricket. Let's see. Let me move this one over here. Oops. Oh, boy. Yeah, Cricket, then SND, then Troll Doll, C. Winkleman, and Eagles Fan. Okay, so we had Nancy Pants, 1 player qualifying. Congratulations, Nancy. Let's see if we can put us back here. So Nancy Pants is the big qualifier from this group tonight. Only 1 out of the 2 sessions, but congratulations, Nancy Pants. You are now in 5th place and on your way to holding that position. We still have 2 more qualifying nights. Anything can happen. This time next week, we could have an entirely different top 12. But I don't know. Those are some high points out there.
That would be crazy if that happened.
It would be, but you never know. Never know what's going to happen, so we'll stay tuned. Remember, everybody can come back and play next week. Play again on Wednesday and Thursday if you want to. Try to qualify again or improve your score, but your top score is the only one that's going to count out of those top 12, and we're going to try to get everybody out there to Vegas in that top 12 by, well, on February 23rd.
Yep.
And so by next Friday, we'll be making official announcements and everything. So stay tuned to Pilot TV. Stay tuned to pilotgames.com. Checking out all the latest. And I think that's all we got for today. Anything else you want to add?
Remember, when you play with Pilot Games, your community wins.
All right. Thanks for playing. We'll see you next time.
Thanks, everyone.
Pilot Games presents the Pilot Championship Series. Regional qualifiers will be held throughout Minnesota in late January and early February. The top 12 players will join Pilot in Las Vegas for our Championship Series finals, where $18,000 in prizes will be awarded. There is a top prize of $10,000 and the PCS champion will be crowned. All you need to do is go to pilotgames.com to register for a spot in the regional promotional Zingo Games. Win big points to secure your spot in the finals. The finals will be held at the Esports Arena in Las Vegas. Round-trip air tickets from MSP Airport to Las Vegas for the player and a guest is provided. Plus 2 nights accommodation at MGM Luxor Hotel for the player and the guest. Zingo promotional game rules are available at www.pilotgames.com.